Actual facts about the world of animals. Are you an animal? 1. Animals are living things. So whether you're a bear or bird or honeybee, if you're alive, you just might be an animal. 2. Animals move around. They can walk or run, fly or glide, swim, jump, crawl, or slide. Plants can move around. They're rooted to the ground. So, if you're alive and move around, are not rooted to the ground, then it seems, at least so far, an animal's what you are. A few animals are rooted to the ground. The sponge is one. To be a sponge is not much fun. 3. Animals need to stay alive. If plants are what you like to eat, the word for you is herbivore. If meat is what you like to eat, the word for you is carnivore. Great natural bears eats either or. Word for him is omnivore. So, if you're alive and move around, if you need food to survive, it's beginning more and more to seem that you can join the animal team. 4. Animals reproduce. A good thing too. If they didn't, they wouldn't be a me or you. They reproduce in many ways. We hatch from eggs our mother lays. Sister bear and her brother grew from eggs inside their mother. Well, too much information, actual factual. Some animals are so very small, they do not seem to come from eggs at all. What do these tiny creatures do? They grow until they split into. So, if you're alive and move around, if you need food and reproduce, then whether you're mite or moose, bee, baboon, or silly goose, I'm sure that you can plainly see an animal is what you must be. The beauties of nature are all around. As your nature walk guide, I've many duties. Now, let's take a moment to enjoy some beauties. Feel the hush of a woodland glade after the cool of a woodland shade. After the sunlight, it's hard to see the moose, the vines, the twisty, spooky old tree, all reflected in a woodland pool. Everything is peace and cool. The rich smell of a woodland breeze, sunlight slanting through the trees, the low hum of a woodland sound. Nature beauty is all around. Actual facts about the different kinds of animals. Mammals. Mouse, rat, dog, cat, deer, horse, and bears, of course. Porcupines, bats, kangaroo, camels. These are all animals that we call mammals. Mammals grow fur or hair. Some have a lot, like great natural bear. Others just a little, scattered here and there. Mammals have their babies too. That is, mother mammals do. Some of them have a lot, others one or two. Mammals nurse their young. That is, mother mammals do. This works very well when feeding one or two. But if, like mother possum, you have many mouths to feed, you're going to have a busy time indeed. Porpoises and whales, they're mammals too. They nurse their babies in the sea. Not an easy thing to do. There are many strange and odd-shaped mammals, like walruses and two-humped camels. But what is really strange to us is a funny duck-billed platypus. It has a furry body and very little legs, but its feet and bill are dog-like, and dog-like, it lays eggs. The Bears official bird watching station. The Birds official bear watching station. Birds come in many colors of many different habitats. Robin redbreast catches worms. Others Owls catch mice and rabbits. Papa Cardinal's very red, Mama's mostly brown. The white-breasted nuthatch has dinner upside down. The vulture sees for miles around. Canada goose makes a honking sound. Hermit thrush is very shy. Hawk is fierce and bold. Stormy petrel likes rain. Junco likes it cold. Junco likes it cold. Some birds are very proud. They say their names out loud. Tui says, Dewey, Dewey. Chickadee says, Chickadee. Guess who says, Bob White, Bob White? If you guess Bob White, you're right. Oriole's nest is one of the best. It's big and strong and round. Killdeer bird builds no nest at all. It lays its eggs on the ground. Cowbirds are not very good mothers. They lay their eggs in the nests of others. See the great brown pelican. Its bill holds more than its belly can. Advice to mice, beware of the owl. Ducks and geese are waterfowl. Seagulls like to swoop and soar. And sandpipers run along the shore. The martin likes apartment houses. A wren's front door is the size of a mouse's. Mockingbird can imitate the robin when it sings. When looking for a mate, the ruffled goose drums its wings. The ostrich stands 8 feet tall. For its size, its wings are small. Maybe that's the reason why this mighty ostrich cannot fly. What about the kiwi? Why can't the kiwi fly? If you ever saw one, you wouldn't wonder why. On any nature walk I take, I always go past Great Swamp Lake. Turtles, lizards, a water snake, reptiles live in Great Swamp Lake. If we wait a little while, we might even see a crocodile. I already see one, Dad. You're sailing him, and he looks mad. Reptiles such as lizard, snake, and crocodile have been on Earth a long, long while. Their cousin, mighty dinosaur, doesn't live here anymore. It stinks the word for dinosaur. Here's a story of a toad and a frog, 2 amphibians from Swamp Puddle Bog. One afternoon, a toad and a frog were napping together on Swamp Puddle Bog. A fine fat fly came a-buzzing right between the toad and his cousin. The toad and the frog each opened an eye. He thought to themselves, a fine fat fly. I'll shoot out my tongue with a zip and zap, have a quick swallow, and go on with my nap. Out came the tongues as quick as a shot, and tied themselves up in a big sticky knot. Where was the fly? The fly was still there, but the 2 sticky frogs were stuck in midair, and tongues were stuck in midair. To untangle them took the rest of the day, and as for the fly, he goes away. And what do we learn from that fly that came buzzing? Never stick out your tongue at your cousin. Actual facts about toads and frogs. First, the mother lays her eggs. Tads hatch out. The tads grow legs. They grow until one fine day they lose their tails and hop away. Fish and other animals of the sea. Another kind of animal can easily be seen from actual factual submarine. Sardine, bass, tuna, flounder. That sunfish is a 1,000-pounder. Sawfish, sailfish, swordfish, codfish. Seahorse is the ocean's oddfish. Catfish, hogfish, batfish, dogfish. Dogfish bite, but they can't bark. The same with the conger eel and shark. Lobster, crab, and their relations form a family called crustaceans. Octopus and giant squid are similar, but not the same. Mollusk is their family name. Wherever you go, you will find the members of an insect kind. If you look closely, you will see we have 3-part bodies. 1, 2, 3. Most of us have 2 pairs of wings. Our antennae are these feeler things. Most of us have 3 pairs of legs, and most of us lay lots of eggs. Hey, what's story, big and furry? Insects are an important kind. There are more of us than the rest of you combined. Got no time to talk to ants. We must go on to the world of plants.